Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Throgg playthrough. Now, first thing I'm going to do here, because obviously we're engaged, pushing into the Empire now, and we've got to wipe out a little army they've got here. I'm also going to have a quick check on my missions, because I'm being a little bit remiss. So we need to raid Middenheim for our quest, for our thingy. We need to raid Cologne for this thing, and we need to raid Garsark's lair. So we need to push forwards, and they also want us to... Yeah, I don't care about missile focus. You can keep trying to assassinate him. Got a little bit of levelling up to do here. Let's buff our mammoth units. We've got a couple of mammoths. Let's level you up. Extra chaos, corruption, extra public order is always useful. This is a very central territory, so I'm not so bothered. Well, let's do some repairs here. Can't repair both. Going down vicious assault to up the damage of the people nearby. Which one's this? Oh, this is him, so he can up his assassinate ability because he is my assassin. And you can get Kindle Flame to up everybody's fire damage. Okay. I think I'm going to go do a little raiding in the Bretonnian territory of him. This is interesting. So these guys are getting pushed back, so whether or not it's worth actually trying to confederate with them, or sending a small army over to try and find their leader and battering him into submission. The real question is, do I want to border with the Dark Elves? Can I become friendly with the Dark Elves, or are they ever going to trust me? So we failed. We discovered an ambusher. Success! Let's keep upping your assassin. Oh, we can't up assassinate for him yet. Oh. So upping the hero action and lowering the hero action cost, that's probably quite a good thing to do.
I cannot.
How are they already getting those units? Wow!
I will hear your petition, but Sigma forbids this.
Yeah, they can definitely protect them. We're gonna recap here. Oh, I can't quite afford to. Don't want to do a treasure hunt because they never come off well. It's raiding time, guys. Yeah, actually that works pretty well. Did we get as much yet? And we get diplomatic penalties, obviously. Yeah, -3 public order, minus growth, immune to attrition. So that works quite nicely for us, and hopefully it's going to force them out to attack us, though. Do you want to be a little careful with that? I can't afford any of them anyway. Oh, he says I could have gone and got the Skull Reef, and then I could have easily afforded some of them. I wouldn't mind a peace treaty with the Empire at the moment. It's not ideal, but I would take one if I got offered it. If he attacks Kark, he's in trouble. No, he's just running out of my territory, which means Throgg can also push back down. He's not going to be able to recoup until he gets back to his own territory, so we're going to push down here with Throgg, capture here, come back over to here, at which point we're going to start raiding the Empire and pushing it deep into the Empire territory and sacking some of their settlements if we can. I am thinking I should send an army over there to capture some of these guys, bring these guys into my thraldom, but I could risk war with the Dark Elves there. But I could risk war with Dark Elves anyway, and I also think I kind of need to build up around here to watch Kislev. If I could create a war, but if Kislev and the Empire go to war, that would be perfect, but I don't think, unfortunately I think I'm enough of a mutual enemy to stop that. Yeah, we're going to start heading down there. Oh, where are we about to have it? So here, yes. Which again, isn't the end of the world. But our main issue here is we don't have enough Chaos Corruption.
My challenge? Undeniable.
We're going to grab that unit of Skin Wolves. We need to take a couple of turns to build up. Well, no, we'll probably move down straight away. Do want that. I also want to get mammoths. Yeah, you see, because I can't get Skin Wolves. I can't get all of them in one territory. Obviously, Armoured Skin Wolves have much more armour, so they are better. But Mammoths is also good. What are we building in the other territory? Just down here. Yeah, here we've gone for the Skin Wolves, so here we want to go for the Mammoths. You know, I'm going to get rid of that, because I don't really use Cav. I will use Skin Wolves instead. And we'll get at least the lowest level of Skin Wolves there. I know I'm going to have a rebellion. I can just come and recapture it again. There you go. The Empire are running away. There, which is good. Throgg will come back down here to deal with this rebellion shortly. And then once we've got both of my armies in Empire territory, we will start really pressuring them. I've taken a lot of coast here, which means invasions of the north are less likely. And as I said, I'm not so fussed about settlements being taken. Which I don't think these guys will just confederate with me. I think I have to organise it. Take out their lord. I don't think I can get a confederation without taking out their lord. Unfortunately, I don't think if they're getting battered, they will confederate with me. It'd be nice if they would, but they probably won't. There you go. Obviously, we've got that rebellion. No, via the sea. Ah.
I'll get there. My ice age comes. Stomping on. A challenge? the four corners. I see.
So we're going to batter him, then we're going to start raiding here as well. Try and draw them out. You can keep pushing that up. What are our garrisons like now? Here's the only place with any garrison, and it's not great. Here's got a good garrison.
Run the world. This way.
See, I'm very worried about Kislev on my side there, but campaign buff. I don't know why I even looked. It's always the campaign buff. Because the army buff only applies to that individual army. There you go, this'll do. Assault units. A success. So is that the garrison we weakened, or? Yeah, it is the garrison you're assaulting. Grab the income generators, pushing income generators, even though they're not many, and I'm going to have to make most of my money through raiding and expanding. Having income generators is always good, and as you've seen, my armies are getting, my armies are quite powerful already, guys. These two big armies I've got. So, the thing I'm wondering is if I should have lots of smaller raiders, just a few units to try and bounce them around who are constantly moving through their territory and spreading chaos corruption, but it's a tricky one to work out if I should be doing that. Oh, remind me to speak to them next turn. I keep forgetting that. They did seem to bash them back there. Okay.
Where's my next one?
Ooh. Let's do Skinwolf one, as we've got a Skinwolf here at the moment. Right.
Enter then. Are you after a drink, a fist fight, or both?
Let's do a cheeky save first, and then confederate them. I didn't think they would confederate with me. I'm a little worried I'm going to be dragging myself into a war with the Dark Elves.
A fist fight, or both?
There we go.
Chieftain of the tribe.
My blades are poised. Agreed.
Ah, they'll actually accept that. That's good. I don't want to be making friends with them. I want to be making friends with these guys, however. If he will. He does not like me. Let's try and pay you off then.
I suppose.
There you go. They don't like my trespass, and they've got a natural aversion to me.
Priestess.
So do these guys, but they're starting to like me. We'll see how this goes. Mung appear to be gone. It gets us some extra territory. Oh, this is just a normal sorcerer, so it's just the same. He's just not as good in melee. I say, he still looks quite good. I don't see why I wouldn't go for a Famir. Unless I get different options for my types of sorcerers.
Overrun the world. Enslave the southerners.
Why can't I just disband these guys? Anyway, we'll deal with that next time. Let's get the flaming sword for you.
The eternal challenge.
Let's eat some Empire Tech troops. Sacrifice them. No, I want to bring everything together here. That'll do, and we'll get lightning strike as well soon. You can grab foe seeker, we're just pushing down the damage tree for you and you. Ooh. Let's grab Firestorm to start with. And he's just going to sneak into the northern tip and do a little bit of raiding. I really don't want to cause too big a war, but we're going to keep assaulting the garrison here. Oh, that's good. So extra casualties on the garrisons as well. Okay. Things are going reasonably well here. That is a big arm. Oh, that's perfect. They're trying to sneak around me. So, Throgg is going to come in from the side and hit there. Wulfric is going to chase him down. That is not a nice army, so I want to be careful. But Wulfric should be able to do him. Now, can I block army? That's what I want. I want a hero who can block armies. Because if I can block him, and then we're going to... Ooh, it's whether we sack or whether we raise it. That is the real question. I might raise it, certainly now. I want to create a buffer between me and the Empire. So that even if they do attack, they've got to push through large chunks of corrupted territory beforehand, and then we can start clearing all here, and then we can probably hold here with just a single army, and then we can we can look our eye back toward Kislev. I'm gonna leave here Grossel open because that's a very good place to raid for me. That makes it easy. Nice. 12. So we're going to sack that this turn. Next turn we will be raising that. Nice bit of leveling up for Throgg. Grab ourselves a lightning strike. And no, this turn we're going to grab ourselves the healing, the extra replenishment, which will help me. We're going to start raiding as well. We are going to move around here to try and intercept. You are going to come and assault this Lord's units.
No.
Nice.
Slaughter the sheep.
Ooh, let's grab that one, then that one. That is the point of him, guys. I can wait a little bit on some of my quests, so... Campaign buff, Drunken Maps, it's always good. Oh, let's up assault units rather than assault garrison. Let's level you up nicely, and we've got lots of cash to spend at the moment, which is good. This is the point of us raiding. This is how we're meant to do things, guys. I want to grab you. I want to level you up. I want to level you up. I do want to get basic skin wolves, even if they're not armoured. See, some of these are good. So upping my research rate here. And that is pretty much all of my cash spent. So, I'm going to drop that one, and we are going to attempt to befriend a Nagaron a little bit more.
Forget yourself.
I want to try and keep the Dark Elves on side, at least for the time being.
I accept.
Let's throw a few payments their way.
Helibron.
Let's see how these guys
Words
are doing.
cannot move me.
We are becoming more friendly with them, so they like our treaties, so we are going to try and become friends with all of these guys. Will they like it if I go to war with these guys?
Noble boar, I have many excellent torture devices. Would you care to see them?
Chains. Your words
I will
seal
offer
the
to
fate
join
of
their
your
war.
people. Fine.
There we go. I'm hoping not to have to do anything to do with that war, but
Spoil and ravage. Immediately. Moving out.
there you go, we can kick him now.
Bloodthirsty.
Let's just do a little bit of... Oh, we double timed it here, so we can't do too much recruitment. We'll do a little bit of recruitment there, but that's just basically... That's more about
The strong
trying to stay
thrive,
friends
the
with these
weak
guys.
drown.
With the crone here. Okay. So we did nicely there with that hit. Now, Middenheim down here. Oh, that's a second army. Where are they going? They're going to reinforce here, but we've already smashed the garrison. We're going to bring both armies together there. The Empire is coming at me with quite a lot, though, so I want to be very, very careful. I thought that might happen. So we're going to take here. Throgg will not be doing the capturing. We're going to raise here for the Hound. Then we're going to take Throgg back over here, and Wulfric is going to dig in here. And ideally, what the Empire will do is they'll recapture here. At which point, I will just go and smash their army again, because it will have weakened itself to recap. And that is the other thing the AI does do quite a lot. It recaps things, which is a very bad idea. Don't trust you. That is what is worrying me at the moment, and that is why I need to get a third. I need a third army. But getting that third army isn't necessarily going to be easy, because I can't really afford it at the moment. Because my armies are very high-end. I've got two very high-end armies, and I've got a very long border.
My challenge?
Oh, damn, I thought I could get closer.
Wiping them out! In my gullet! I am the wanderer.
Right, you can double time it up to here.
More headway!
I should have just raised here.
Ambush and feast!
Let's do a cheeky save.
I'll wreck them!
We're just gonna do this now, guys. I'm not gonna build any siege equipment. This is not gonna be a subtle attack. This is gonna be all our monstrous units smashing against their walls, smashing through that gate. And our marauders can go over the walls, but this is a non-subtle battle, guys. This is all about just throwing everything we have into them and ripping them to pieces as quickly as we can. Basically, because there's other Empire armies coming, and I don't want to be dealing with three full stacks of the Empire at once. Right. All of my monstrous units in one group.
Give me flesh! Eating time!
You guys can move up. You guys can all start charging there. They can just start moving up. My frostworm is taking quite a bit of damage there, so I do want to be a little careful. And my Thamir warriors here. My mammoths! I've not seen my mammoths in combat yet. This is my non-monstrous units. Who are actually just going to hit the walls. Or at least my big units are. You guys can just smash through. And you can pop that down on them. Buff everybody up. Wulfric's coming through as well. He can chuck this down here. And he can do his spell across here. When he's close enough. Now Wulfric's not even close enough, so we're smashing through there. My guys are coming up over the walls now. Or at least these guys are. The rest of them can just charge through the breach. We are smashing through here, guys, without any issues. Right, you, Mr. Dragon, can actually be broken off and take off. You're going to go breathe on some artillery. You're going to come over here and deal with some artillery. So I want you out of that fight. Oh, this is the downside of taking him off the horse, guys. Let's spit over into these guys over here. There you go. That cracked a few units there, actually. There you are. We're actually pushing up onto the walls now. Which is working nicely for us, because they don't have great units up here. We are getting held a little bit, but well, I say we're getting held. It's not really a huge... Oh, I forgot to buff my troops. There you go. Let's not bother with that. We are ripping them apart there. They are all cracking. We're hitting the walls, everything. This is getting a little laggy here. Why is my mammoth chasing them? Stop chasing mammoth. Come back and help. My giant mammoths here are just basically wading through everything. My frostworm has not actually escaped like I wanted. We're cracking them, guys, though. This is a similar tactic I use to when I'm fighting Chaos, guys, because actually we really don't suffer as much as they think when we're pushing like this. There you go. Now my frostworm is free. You can come and breathe on these guys. There we go. So I don't want the guys on the walls. You guys can just start charging this way. En masse. And we're just going to charge through this unit straight to the cap now. These guys are going to keep dealing with the walls. To be fair, they've pretty much dealt with the walls. I was saying that, there's still a few units left. Those halberdiers there. Yeah, we're going to do it anyway. It's a little risky with halberdiers there, but I think my Drake can take the halberdiers. Stop these guys shooting at us, basically. regroup that group into a, into the main group. There you go, and let's just hammer into this. Is it. We've got the mass route. So odds 50-50, reality not at all, because I can just use my superior weight of troops to batter through. Against Dowie that would have been much harder, but oh, wow, my guys on the wall did so well, and Throgg himself did so well, some of my skin wolves. But in reality there we could just batter our way through, guys. So they were the most worrying units, and they didn't get a chance to do anything. They just got eviscerated. Now what we need to do is we need to pull our 2 armies back to deal with the 2 Empire armies coming in. Ideally what I'd like is the Empire to recapture Cap here, because then I can go burn it again. Nice, only lost 150 men. For the Hound! I need to keep an eye on this, because I don't want to be dropping under on this guy. A little bit of levelling up for all our guys. You can start making your way back to here. Throgg can head back to here next turn. Let's grab Lightning Strike now, but we'll start doing Fueled by War next, which will help us a lot with our upkeep. And you can grab Piercing Bolts, because that's a really good ability. And there it's gone. And that also spreads a lot of Chaos Corruption when we destroy these places. You can see the corruption here is going the right way. Actually, it's not here, but never mind. But with that, guys, we are going to end this one here. So thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Next time, we're going to keep the pressure on the Empire. I'm also going to look at getting another army built up, because I'm quite worried about these guys. Yeah, they can just declare war on me now without looking treacherous, and they've got an army in my territory. So I'm quite worried about that. So we might even need to pull Throgg back to deal with them. I mean, worst comes to worst, we can, I'm fairly sure we can maintain this area with a single one of my armies, depending on what they keep throwing at us, so long as we're careful. And then we can just raid. Throgg can just start cutting into the heart of Kislev, pull back, smash there, and just smash through Kislev to get rid of them once and for all. We would also get ourselves another nice port here. Anyway, as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. Please feel free to drop any comments down in the comments section, or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments and the description, guys, as well as links to my Twitter and my Patreon. Thank you very much for your time.